book, an ebook in July. So I'm super excited about that. All right, so let's do some yoga snacks together. Find your feet on the floor. We'll work on the neck today. And just because we're working on the neck doesn't mean we're not working on the feet. So rock your feet back and forth, move into your correct position on the chair, probably somewhere around in the middle. Just so the chair kind of comes to mid-thigh. It gives you the best support for the breathing work, and we'll move forward a little bit more for the actual postures. So take any little movements that you need to now. And if you're doing this practice sitting down or standing up, as you know, you can do it both of those ways. But I recommend that you try the chair. I give variations for all, but the chair is an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing to help you balance. It's an amazing prop. It's always been used in Iyengar yoga as a prop, but we're using it a little differently now. All right, take a quick look down, check out your feet. Notice if they're hip width apart. Notice if their toes are facing forward. Notice your knees. I'm wearing shorts today, woohoo. Notice if your knees are facing in the same direction as your toes. And notice your hips. Are they turned in, turned out? How do your hips feel when you sit forward like this? And then just take a little body scan. Notice which muscles are holding you up. And your belly should be a little bit alive, and your shoulders might want to be a little bit smiled open. Maybe you were doing some work this morning, your shoulders are forward, or you're like Christine, you're feeling some tightness in the back of your neck. Smile your shoulders open. Smile your face open while you're at it. It's exactly the same motion. You can try it. Bring your shoulders forward and then close your face up into a bit of a frown. And then smile everything open. Widen your face. It doesn't have to be a big, like, beaming smile. It's just a pleasant smile. It's a safe and social smile, like a smile you'd wear at a party when you're like not talking to anyone, but you want to make it clear that you're open to talking to anyone. You're not closed down. So you're kind of pleasant. You're in the middle, safe and social. Close your eyes. You can keep smiling a little bit with your cheekbones and your collarbones. Take a few breaths in and out through your nose. Notice if you feel anything from the work that we did yesterday. We did a lot of air hunger work yesterday. I definitely noticed it. I noticed it in my sleep pattern in a positive way. It could be the swimming too. Notice your whole body moving on your breath. So deep inhales, deep exhales through the breath, through the nose. Really, I mean, it's a funny time. You have a lot of images for the breath, but one of the images that I use in my own head is an image of a powder puff. I know that's a funny thing. We don't really use powder puffs anymore, but I just have this image of the whole body kind of puffing up like a little bit of a powder puff when you just like shake it out. And then close it down just a tiny bit. So you're still puffy and open, but you're a little smaller. And then you inhale and you softly get a little bigger. The other image is the jellyfish or the amoeba, but those aren't as pleasant. The powder puff is kind of this pleasant thing. There's probably other things that I'm not thinking of. It's similar to a heartbeat as well. It's a little slower. Breath is slower than your heartbeat. You breathe about 15 times a minute when you're at rest, and your heart beats around 60, between 40 and 70 or 80 times a minute when you're at rest. So it's a little bit of a slower pulse, but it's still a pulse. So take a couple more of those gentle powder puff breaths. And then settle everything. Just check back through your body, make sure everything's soft. I'd like to do Nadi Shodhana today. That's alternate nostril breathing. It's really good for the neck because your neck is your central channel, obviously. Your neck is right in the middle of your body. It's got your trachea, your esophagus in it. It's this, and it's made by your spine. So your neck really is the most important part of your central channel. And Nadi Shodhana, the alternate nostril breathing, brings you into your central channel. It takes you from the left side of your brain. Wait, that's the right. Takes you from the right side of your brain, which is the masculine sunny side, and the left side of your brain, which is the softer moon side. And it brings those two things smack together and right down the center, up and down the chakras. So let's take our hand, however you like, fold your second and third finger in or place them over top of your pineal gland right here in the middle of your eyebrows. And now you have your fourth finger and your thumb to work with. Cover your left nostril and exhale, inhale through your right. Other side. Exhale, inhale. And just begin to notice your kind of energy and your thoughts and see if they do come to center here. Bring your awareness to your neck. In the central channel of your body. We're just using our normal breathing rhythm, not trying to change anything. Just going side to side, exhaling and inhaling with one nostril, then switching. Try to notice any changes that happen in your body, changes of temperature, changes of thought patterns or focus. And this is kind of a yoga snack. Keep going for a few more rounds. It's kind of a yoga snack, and I say kind of because it's a little more difficult to do in public, but it's of course a kind of thing you can do anytime when you're alone. I love to do it in public, but people definitely stare, which I'm totally okay with, but I know everybody else isn't. I mean, lots of other people aren't. A few more, just feeling that soft body, that central channel. Now place your hands on your legs and turn your palms towards the ceiling and take a few breaths through both nostrils. See if you can feel your breath coming up and down your central channel now, like an elevator. We've talked about this image before. I like to think about on the exhale, there's an elevator going down my spine. And on the inhale, there's an elevator going up. You can think about it the other way around if you want to think about more like the toothpaste tube analogy. The elevator can go up as you exhale, pushing the breath out of your body. And on the inhale, the elevator can go down. You choose which one works for you. Two more. Okay, we're going to do some more Nadi Shodhana, keeping that idea of the central channel and keeping that idea of the elevator going up and down. So block your right nostril, exhale, inhale with your left. Use that idea of the elevator. Deepen your breath a little bit. And really feel your breath moving up and down your central channel, your spine. Really try and deepen, 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 lengthen so you get a really long elevator ride and then you get a long elevator ride going back. They're about the same length, our breaths right now. A few more. Just keep going for a few more. I don't worry too much about which side you start on and whether or not you're exhaling first and then inhaling second and all that. There's a lot of ancient wisdom about that, but I think it's very subtle. And I think the main thing is just to be doing the breath. If you want to look into the more of the subtleties, you certainly can. There's lots of information available about it. When I teach it to yoga teachers, I tend to be a little more precise with the details and acknowledge the ancient traditions this is based on. But for now, we're doing it for a very practical reason. You don't really need to know all of the ancient traditions. We just need to honor them and be grateful that they're there. Take one more breath now from the other nostril. And then drop your hands onto your upper legs, palms face the ceiling. Take a few breaths, both nostrils, simultaneously feeling that central channel. Okay, let your eyes gently pop open. Still visualizing the central channel. So still knowing that your breath is coming up and down the center of your body. We don't often think about that idea, but it is. It goes down the center of the body, then branches out and then everywhere, and then comes back to the center of the body and then goes out and everywhere in the room. So it's kind of like this funnel effect. So feel that funnel or narrowing of your central channel. And then bring one hand to the top of your head, just on one side. Pull your ear towards your shoulder. Gently find a neck stretch. Really gently here. Interlace your hands behind your head. Find a little gentle neck stretch forward. Neck stretch to the other side. Very gently. And then here in the center, lift your chin, lift your belly, lift your chest. So we're not dropping the head back. We're just simply lifting our chin. That's enough. There's no need to fold our head all the way back. And now you can do it without your hands if you like. Go all the way around the clock. Neck circles. I don't often do neck circles. I think they can be dangerous. Do a lot of neck work. But I like to take the neck very, very slow. So you're making a circle with your nose. And now reverse it. And now you'll notice that we've done a circle just using the neck. So we're just using the nose. So we're isolating. Keep going. Just isolating the head. And I would like to now get into the head and shoulders. So draw a circle with your nose again, but make it a little bigger. So it's not only your neck, but you're using also your torso. Around your spine, use your shoulders. Make as big a circle as you can. If you're standing or if you're in front of your computer screen, imagine that you're drawing on your computer screen. If you are in the middle of the room, imagine that you have a big piece of paper or a chalkboard in front of you, reverse directions. You may want to open your eyes for this because this can make you dizzy. Big, huge circles with your nose. Noticing everything that the shoulders are connected to. Last one. And now I'd like to move into the lymphatic drainage exercise, but I do want to do the sun salutes first, and there's a reason for that. So let's get ready to do our sun salutes. I'll do the first one seated, completely seated. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right knee up. We're going to go fast because there's nobody new here today. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, rest. Inhale, belly button forward. Exhale, belly button back. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Forward fold. Stretch out your legs if you can, and exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, neutral pose. Slide right into the other side. Inhale, overhead. Right inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale. Use every opportunity to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, neutral pose. Inhale, belly button forward. Exhale it back. Inhale, right knee in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine, traction it. Exhale, extend your legs, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Beautiful, everyone that I can see. Exhale, fold. Inhale up as if you're going through water. Exhale, neutral. I'll do one with some lunges. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, either right knee in or turn. Big lunge. Exhale, drop down. Gonna come off my chair. Big inhale. Exhale, wide legs. Inhale, chest forward, belly button forward. Exhale, chest back, belly button back. Inhale, either your knee up or turn and lunge. Exhale down. Big inhale. Exhale, come back to center for your forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, neutral. Other side, let's just flow right into it. Inhale, overhead, bright breath. Exhale, big dive. Dive as far forward as you can. Inhale, long spine. Use your hands on your legs to traction your spine long. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, either left knee up or turn. Lunge. Exhale down. You can pop off your chair here. Get that deep psoas stretch. Big inhale. Exhale. Legs stay wide if you can. Rest. Here we go. This is my favorite part. Inhale, open. This is a yoga snack all by itself. Just this tiny little move. Exercises the inner thighs. and the chest and the neck. Inhale, either your right knee up or turn right. Exhale, drop down. Big inhale. Exhale, we're going to forward fold. Extend your legs, soft as butter. Exhale. Big inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up. Exhale, neutral. Beautiful. I'll do the last one, the half chair. So if you want to graduate to not being on your chair, this is a nice alternative before you do the standing one. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on chair. I'm standing just in front of my chair. Inhale, your hands help you into a half lift. Long spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your right foot back. If you're still seated, your right knee comes up to your chest. Exhale, drop down into your lunge. Big inhale, long spine. Exhale, standing downward facing dog, assisted by the chair. Resting pose if you're in the chair. Stretch your armpits here. Inhale. I don't know that I've ever done this with this chair. Inhale forward. You can just do a half lift here. I like the belly stretch of coming all the way forward. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. We're still working our right foot here on the floor. If you're seated, your left knee comes in, but if you're standing, right foot comes forward. Big inhale. Exhale, push into your left ankle. Big inhale. Exhale, everybody, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, neutral. Here we go, other side. Deeply inhale. Right in your chest, lift for the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Inhale, strong feet on the floor, long, strong spine. Exhale, fold. You have two options here when you step back. So either curl your left knee in, or step your left foot back, and you can come into a lunge here if you like. And exhale long. Big inhale. And step back. Standing assisted downward facing dog on the chair. Neutral resting pose in the chair. Inhale. Lift your chest. This is what the modification looks like here. I'm just lifting my chest, lifting my belly a little bit. And then exhale back, push back down into your armpits. In the chair, curl your right knee up. Half standing, bring your left foot forward. Find whatever you're doing here. Are you just going to extend your heel behind you and get this nice calf stretch? Deeply exhale. Deeply inhale. Crown of the head away from heel. Deeply exhale. I did one too many breaths there, so let's keep going. Big inhale. Exhale, step your foot forward, and exhale, forward fold. That's the thing about sun salutes. They're so malleable. Deeply inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, let's go all the way up. Exhale, neutral. Stand in neutral pose, or sit in neutral pose. Feel your central channel. So feel your trachea, your esophagus. Line goes down to your stomach, down, cuts right through your intestines, through between your two kidneys, intersects with the bladder. Pulls all the way down to the pelvic floor. That's your central channel. Take a breath. Remember your breath on the elevator of your central channel. Take one more. Okay, let's move into some neck work, and I'll show you that massage. So the way this massage was shown to me was that you grab a hold of your sternocleidomastoid, I could never say that, SCM muscles, your sternocleidomastoid muscle on one side of your neck. You grab it with both hands. It's kind of this ropey muscle. And you must be very careful here because there's a lot of other stuff going on. As we've talked about lots, there's the vagus nerve, there's your trachea, your esophagus, your spine. There's a lot going on in your neck, but feel just for the muscle. And if you can find it, you can actually massage it with your fingers. Now, I have an issue on my left side where when a massage therapist does anything like this, I get dizzy, and it happens when I do it myself as well. So just massage gently up and down. Start very slow on this. It's lymphatic drainage for your face, reputed to be very good for muscle tone in the face, wrinkles, skin, everything in the face. So I'm kind of pinching up and down my muscle here. So the sternocleidomastoid is directly below your ear, and it connects down around your collarbone. There's a lot of connective tissues around it too. Switch to the other side. Try and make it as soft as you can. It's harder for me to grab it on this side. See if you can. Keep your breath long. The little pinchy motions. The woman who showed it to me was actually using some sweeping motions going down. You can kind of go from almost behind your ear, going down, but it's mostly that pinching that I think is very good. Last breath of this, and this is a total yoga snack. Obviously, you can do this anytime. I try and do it at night while I'm putting on my moisturizer for the night. Last breath. And then come back to center. Shake out your neck, shake out your shoulders, settle your neck, and notice any differences. And let's do some RRR for the neck now. Take your right hand up and over your head. Pull your right ear towards your right shoulder. And remember how there was the difference that we did at the beginning of this practice where we just moved our head and then we moved our whole body? Let's do a little bit of that. Move your whole body. So do a little bit of a bend over to the right side. Just a couple of times, a little bit of body bend here. And then drop your left arm down to the floor, towards the floor, and reach it towards the floor. Take a breath. And then with your left arm, do a couple of circles, backwards and forwards. Both directions. So your right ear is still moving towards your right shoulder. Take a couple of left shoulder twirls. Reach your left fingertips again down towards the floor, and now we'll do this RRR. So we're going to start to lift our head towards neutral. We're using those SCM muscles that we just massaged. Take it very slow. Close your eyes, go right inside into your central channel, into your neck. You don't have to go all the way up in a smooth motion. You can feel your way. Resist with your hand. Resist with your hand so your neck has a little bit of something to work with. And then release, shake it out. Notice the difference between one side and the other now. Just take a breath to notice. You'll notice your left side is quite warmed up. And you might even feel like if you drop your two arms towards the floor, you might even feel like your left hand is closer to the floor. Mine definitely does. And then bring your left hand up and over. Gently pull your left ear towards your left shoulder. And then take a couple of left side bends. These are very slow and they're done with the belly muscles. So I'm sort of dipping my head to the left. And then take a couple of right shoulder twirls, forward and backwards, nice circles. So moving your shoulder, your head is still bending over to the left side. Couple of kayak-y type movements. And then push your right fingertips towards the floor. Really push down. Take a breath. Okay, R, here we go. We're gonna try and straighten our neck, resisting with the left hand, pushing the right fingertips down towards the floor. That's 3 things going on, so it's quite a bit going on. Go very slowly. Close your eyes for your own awareness. Lengthen your spine. Make sure your spine is long and strong here. And just take it little bits at a time, maybe like a centimeter at a time, and just check in. Feel all the way up. All the way up, resist, release, shake it out. So we're doing the full RRR because we have time today. So we're taking a little break in between. And then I'd like to go back to re-stretch. So go to your first side and take a re-stretch. Stretch your right ear towards your right shoulder. Push your left fingers down towards the floor. Take a few breaths here. Notice if it's a little deeper. And now nod your head, nod your chin towards your chest. Can you feel that all the way down your left arm? One of the things about fascia, especially around the neck where it gets so hard, is that sometimes you might want to stretch a part of your body, but it literally can't stretch because the fascia on the part beside it is too hard. And that might be what's happening here. So hopefully you're getting sensation in your arm and shoulder. Nod your head yes a few times, a sideways yes. Come back to center, release, come back to center, re-stretch on the other side. Go really slowly here, real slow, but the full stretch. Push your right fingertips towards the floor. Take a full breath here before you start to nod your head. And then nod your head gently, yes, lift your chin. A few little nodding motions just to deepen the sensation. Come back to center. Shake it out. Shake out your shoulders. Let's do a couple of kayaks, one shoulder at a time. Forward and backwards. And now we'll do seated bridge, and we hardly ever do this one. Come back in your chair. And if you can, lean back on your chair. This is just a variation of seated bridge, but it really works the thyroid. So what we're gonna do is drop our chin into that little hole, the divot that's formed by your shoulder blades. Sorry, collarbones. So there's a little hole here at the top, base of your throat. Push your chin into it. Open your mouth and push down with your jaw. Remember all those jaw exercises that we did yesterday? We're going to use those again. Push in. And then release, lift your head up. And you can place it back against the back of the chair to rest it. Take an inhale. Take an exhale, drop your chin. And now remember that sliding side to side we did yesterday? Open your jaw, push your chin into your chest, and then slide your jaw side to side, massaging the thyroid and thymus. Keep going. If you need to take a break, and then come back. Drop your chin, push your chin into your jaw, into your chest, slide from side to side. Last time. Come back up to neutral. Sit in neutral and just check in. You have any tingling in your neck, your jaw. Take a normal breath right down the central channel. Feel that elevator. Now, discussion of the neck would not be complete unless we hummed. So take a deep inhale and hum it out. So those are your vocal folds, little bits of tissue right around here that we're exercising. You can choose another frequency if you'd like. We're going to hum 3 times. Deeply inhale. You can choose another frequency. You can go higher or lower. Last one. Choose another frequency. Pull your chin into your chest. Take a deep inhale through your nose and hum here. Release and swallow. It's not the prettiest sound, but what we're doing is compressing thyroid, thymus, and vocal folds all at the same time, and then vibrating them. Vibrating usually makes things better, increases blood flow. Couple of breaths in and out through your nose. Notice any differences. We're going to do a twist now. We're going to do it a little differently than our usual twist. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale them down, but don't twist your body. Just place one hand on your legs and one hand behind you. So what's going to happen is your body's going to twist a little bit, but not a lot. Then I'd like you to begin the twist with your neck. So look as far behind you as you can. Twist your neck all the way so that you're as far behind you as you can. Take a deep inhale, a deep exhale. If you like, you can bow your chin here. Deeply inhale. Deeply exhale, bow your chin to your chest. This compresses a whole other part of your throat. Inhale up. Exhale back. Do the other side. Inhale overhead. Exhale, twist, but don't go into your full twist. Just reach your chair behind you, reach your knees in front of you. Just go into a gentle body twist and then twist your neck all the way. Focus in the neck. Twist the neck, look behind you as far as you can, then close your eyes, deeply inhale. Deeply exhale. Deeply inhale. Now nod your chin all the way into your chest if you like. Go carefully and slowly. See how it feels different. Release. Come back to center. Take a breath. Remember the ball that we've done before where you push in and twist and wiggle? That's also super, super good for the neck at this point, but I don't think we have time to do that. We don't really, but if you have your ball, let's just take our fingers though, and maybe we can do this. Take your fists, push in, twist and wiggle. Push in, twist and wiggle. And don't do this anywhere that it hurts. That's why the ball is kind of nice, but you can do this with your knuckles. So I'm pushing in, I'm twisting, and I'm wiggling. So you get a little bit of that benefit. If you have your ball right beside you, you can do it with your ball. It's different with your fingers, a little harder. Okay, a different kind of sensation. Push in, twist, and wiggle. Both sides. And you'll feel different one side to the other. Like my left side feels completely different than my right. I think I have some residual vagus nerve damage on my left side. I do a lot of work like this. Push in, twist, and wiggle. And as you push in and twist, or as you massage this part of your body, you'll probably notice that there's some really tight places. I have a place right here on my left side that to me, it almost feels like steel. Like it doesn't really feel like muscle or tissue. It just literally feels like something that's like wood or steel. And it's pretty hard to get at that, but you can a little bit. Push in, twist, and wiggle, and then come back to center. And we're going to finish with cat cows. So full cat, push your chin into your chest. Push your jaw into your chest as well. Exhale fully. Inhale. We're going to open the mouth again. Lion's breath, kind of. Lion's breath on an inhale. You can inhale through your mouth or through your nose. Exhale. Big lion's breath. I want you to get the feeling of your jaw in two different ways. Inhale forward into cow pose. Inhale. And then open your mouth. And then exhale. Open your mouth. The jaw and the neck are intricately connected. Inhale forward. 2 more times. Open your neck. Listen to the popping and cracking. And then exhale back. I do a lot of jaw work in my classes because I feel like that's something that we really are missing. A lot of, especially women, have very tight jaws. Release everything here. Let your jaw hang. Slide it a little bit side to side. Come back in your chair a little bit or lie down if you're on the floor. Flip your palms to the ceiling. Spread your feet out on the floor. Find each toe. Find the circle of your heels and find the half moon of the balls of your feet. And then let that instep spring healthfully off the floor. You want a nice springy arch. If you have flat feet, do not worry. It is totally possible to build your arch with the footwork that we've done here. Just have to practice about once a week, twice a week. Deepen your breath. Soften your body. Soften your fingers. Soften your toes. Soften your belly. And now bring your awareness to the central channel. Bring your awareness to your spine and your breath as it travels up and down. And now bring your breath back to that original image that you had, whether it was a powder puff or whether it was a jellyfish, that original image of something, or your heart, something that gets bigger and smaller. And an even pulsing rhythm. Soft, gentle breath. Slide your eyebrows apart and ride that gentle rhythm of your breath. As if you were on a boat. It's the other thing that this reminds me of, is being on a boat or paddleboard. And feeling that gentle pulsing of the ocean. Two more breaths, gently inhaling and growing and exhaling and shrinking. Rest and work. Inhale, work. A little bit. Exhale, rest. Last one. Inhale, gently come to life. Exhale, rest. Inhale, begin to move, wiggle your toes and fingers. Flutter your eyes open or elevator your eyes open. Move your shoulders, move your ankles, move your wrists. Take any stretching movements that feel good. As if you're waking up from a nap. Pandiculation, we call that. And that's what animals do after they wake up from a nap. And we do too. We're animals, but we're just not really as good at it as dogs and cats are.